Diamonds are forever, but how about jade and sugar? Hello everyone, I call myself Zondagskind and I like to play Civilization 6. And this is the 10th challenge of the marathon with Chandragupta of India. Let's look at his abilities. Arthashastra can declare a war of territorial expansion after getting the military training Civic. +2 movement and +5 combat strength for the first 10 turns after declaring a war of territorial expansion. Now, first of all, the fact that Casus Belli moves up so far forward is very nice because it can otherwise be pretty hard to get a good Casus Belli on someone, which, by the way, boosts nationalism, although that is a minor bonus. The +2 movement and +5 combat strength is very nice, especially since, by virtue of it being War of Territorial Expansion, your opponents are relatively close. Because a War of Territorial Expansion, in case you don't know, territorial war, you may declare if you have researched, normally speaking, the mobilization civic, so it usually comes after you've already gone through nationalism. The targets must have 2 cities within 10 tiles of 2 of your cities. Which means they are your neighbor, but you don't necessarily have to be super close. 10 tiles is a bunch. So getting the extra movement and combat strength is very nice. Dharma is the Indian ability, receives follower belief bonuses in a city from each religion that has at least 1 follower, and cities gain an amenity for every religion with at least 1 follower. Missionaries have +2 spreads and 100% religious pressure from your trade routes. Which is nice because usually people will play India with a religion, I'd say, and this makes it easier to spread your own religion, at least in the early game, and a little bit of that extra passive spread. The Varu is the unique heavy cavalry unit that comes at horseback riding but doesn't replace anything, and it is replaced all the way by cuirassiers, but it could always be worse. Before cuirassiers, they were promoted into tanks. Adjacent enemy units receive -5 combat strength. Note that they have 2 movement, which I'm not too fond of. You can't pre-build them, although at the state where they come, that is kind of okay, but the fact that they don't get replaced until cuirassiers, I'm not too fond of this unit. Do not expect it to be super high on my unique unit tier list. The Stepwell also isn't going to be super high on my unique improvement tier list. It gives 1 food, 1 housing. Meh. 1 faith if adjacent to a holy site district. Meh. +1 food if adjacent to a farm. But then wouldn't I rather have a farm on there because it has to go on flat terrain. Additional housing, faith, and food as you advance through the technology and civic tree. I can help you out there. It's extra housing at sanitation, extra faith at feudalism, extra food at professional sports. So it does scale a little. It prevents food loss during drought just like an aqueduct would. But this does not excite me. And the combination of having a, in my opinion, really mediocre unique unit, although it does get saved a little by the extra 2 movement from Chandragupta, and a pretty poor unique improvement does make India a candidate for a low rating. But we're still going to try with the challenge Mastering Statecraft. The achievements are Ashoka's grandfather, finish with 5+ worship buildings. They don't have to be 5+ different or 5+ from the same, just 5+ fully built up holy sites, basically. The Seleucid Mauryan Wars, finish the game as suzerain of or controlling Kabul and Lahore. The thematic link there being that they are in, I believe, an area historically controlled by the Mauryans. The 16 Auspicious Dreams recruit 3+ great people of 1 type. His wheels are moving. Recruit a Varu before turn 80, which in itself should already be doable. If you can't do that, or be the first civ to field an oil-consuming unit, usually speaking, that will be infantry or tanks. And rupee, finish the game with 500 gold per turn, or more. Meanwhile, in Zondagskind, we may be a small community, but we're also quickly growing. And it is in no small part thanks to our amazing Fisherman Admiral Henk.
Mitt navn ikke Henk, det Harald. Og vår besjeker ivrige etter å plundre en støy.
Yeah, Henk is such a great Frisian, totally peaceful guy. And Henk, are you happy with the rate at which our village is growing? It's growing really fast.
Nei, I detta tempo kommer jag till att sitta här på sankthansafton. La mig stå för rekryteringen.
Oh, okay then. Well, the Thor is yours, I guess.
Du en äkta viking? Vill du slåss för söndagsbarndiket? Abonner och ring bjällen för att bli med oss. Och nå tillbaka till videon.
Let's get it on. And move you here, move you onto the diamonds, and go on to this turn. And yeah, Comreal says Chandragupta is basically worthless. I would say his ability, on its face at least, is better than Gandhi's, but then Gandhi's ability kind of gels nicely with what India does, I think. I think that's the tricky part there. I think mining is our first stop. Having to go to mining, to irrigation, and probably to oh, there's Kabul. That's nice. First meet, so we and we want to kill some barbarians anyway, so that's good. Let's have you move northwest. What was I saying? Yeah, I think that Gandhi gels with the rest of India's kit better. That's also a first meet on Mohenjo-Daro. I'm very happy. And I'll have this scout first pick up this Goody hut. And then the thing is, I'm not going to get to a settler very soon because of these 1-3 I'm working. But I think I'll go for the builder actually, because then I can make this at least into a 1-2-1 tile. Let's have you move up. It is awkward that I can't settle in between here, although the Seleucid Mauryan Wars achievement also has as a possibility to control Kabul. That is probably too far out. I will mark it as Meteor. Comreal, no, I didn't have time for that yet, to check out the game you sent me. I have another envoy, but nothing to do with it yet. So if you don't have a benefit from using an envoy, then just keep it in your pocket. Don't just spend your envoys when literally all that you will do is expand the city-states borders with that. As we are, I think, going to loop around this way with you. Oh, and we see a civ. 'Tis purple and white. So which civ are we looking at? Byzantium. Iduromania. Okay, that is an opponent to be up against, for sure. Exciting. I do really like this +4 holy site. And especially with, like, Basil in the game. You got Byzantium. No. That's a separate civ. Also, bronze working would be nice, but we have not found any barbarians yet. Which concerns me, because usually if you don't find them, they find you. But let's take Survey and let's take God King here. As we have got... Oh, there's the barbarians. So let's get one slinger out of here, because our warrior is a little bit out of position. You should normally not move your warrior that far out, honestly. Let's go for craftsmanship, because we already have our first builder going, so might as well. Yeah. Oh, there's a natural wonder.
Deep, one from the void and formless infinite.
There you go. And we found Himiko with that as well. We're playing on Heroes and Legends and Dramatic Ages, so 'tis imperative that we get era score. And a good district, for example, will help with that. Although, of course, for that part, it might just as well have been a campus. You just heal up. And with you... do I just make 3 mines? Do I feel okay with that? I guess I kind of feel okay with that. At least with getting the 1. Because then I can finally get some food. Whew. Also, standing under this volcano is... let's pick up the experience and get Alpine on this dude. Just don't attack me. Excellent. Whoop. Alpine. And a mine. Yeah, work both those tiles and work on our first settler. Come down with a slinger. All is well so far. Although, yeah, the only thing that isn't well is that this scout is going to find me. There we are. At least the scout itself is dead. And I could... Will he have jade, you think? I don't think he will. I could probably sell him jade. Just checking. I'm making like Ferrari and checking. Okay, another goody hut. And there's Lahore, which was not a first meet, but Kabul and Lahore are right on our doorsteps, which is very nice. And I will now slot this envoy into Lahore because right now we have 11 production towards this unit, and now it is 12 by sake of having an envoy there. There's Anshan, which is a first meet, so there's presumably a civ like this way.
In this
Hey, and there's Lucifjord.
in the midst of this solitude rises a great somber street. A street for no human footsteps. None ever pass through there. No ship ever ventures in.
And that makes us discover Hippolyta as well. And you have another promotion. Oh, if we're getting promoted so fast, I will take Ria. You never know. It's usually a debate, but maybe we can make something happen there. And Lucifjord is interesting. The question, of course, being, is it actually in a suitable location? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's open up this tile so I can trade with a Basil. He's willing to give 5 gold per turn for that. I will take that. Sorry for the hard cough. So even though I'm not working these tiles, the Jade is, in my opinion, helping me out here. So let's circle this Lucifjord. Also, I do hope that the Barbarian encampment is still active, because it would be so sad if... I'm skeptical, because I see this healing Anshanian warrior. Also, Lucifjord is on a lake. You love to see it. In case anyone wonders why I had Lucifjord really far down the list of wonders, I really want to find barbarians. Come on, man. I think I'll get horses because there are some flat tiles around here. Maybe they are useful. Always good to get your strategics, in my opinion. We're probably just not going to find a different continent. But that is okay, I guess. And I'll take discipline now. Just kind of will into existence that we're going to find barbarians. Also, you want... Okay. Go over the hills because you have more vision from there. Not going to go all the way back with you for that, I think. Well, Oh yeah, Otter does mods as well, of course. Strudela. Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of people who will happily help you out there. Yeah, I guess I can come and pick this up with the scout. No harm, no foul. Yeah, it's really awkward. If I want to settle towards Byzantium, I really have to do it into the tundra. Like, effectively settle into the snow. I think it is slightly less comical to go up here towards the desert. Also not great. Go down here towards the volcano. Towards Lucifjord, I guess. Come on, barbarians. Show yourselves. And I guess just here. I kind of want to leave as much of this river system open as I can. This way I can still settle here. And I can still settle Lucifjord. Barbarians, come out to play. Sheesh, where are they? Like, either you don't want them and then they're all over your stuff, but...
If there are no dogs...
So, any horses close by? I see one on the Lucifjord Lake. But any others? Kabul has them. I guess we're going to try... Oh, there. That's okay. I guess. Let's settle here. Calcutta. And you could also get a holy site, but I think I'd rather have you work on the monument. And... I do kind of want to pull you back to make you an archer. For the envoy, for Anshan. Although, do I have a spare one? No, but it does make sense to try and get those envoys in. Or for now I could go for pottery. Tricky. Oh, shoot. Zoom. Yeah, in hindsight, survey would have done more for me here. Well, I got 20 horses, that's okay. You're just going to pull back. Yeah, like I said, we're just not going to find that second continent anytime soon. Find those where are they? That sucks. Okay, try to find that civ. And I think after the holy site, maybe get the monument and Himiko. Okay, that makes sense. Because I do kind of want the encampment for the boost to military training, which gives us the casus belli. It's a little tricky. Alternatively, builder for the pasture. Shrine maybe as well. Oh, yeah, people are going for the prophets already. Of course, Byzantium makes a lot of sense there. I'm doing okay on era score, actually. So, I'm feeling okay getting a shrine here. Yeah.
No man ever wet.
I also have quite good income. It's only 5 XP. Just find me that civ. Pick this up with the warrior. So, how much is a settler? 440? Alternatively, I could buy the monument. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, honestly. Right. When am I going to farm a resource? Because this one is just out of reach. Set myself up to go either for horseback riding or irrigation this way. First great prophet gone. Most likely to Byzantium. Be very surprised if it wasn't. And we have our Pantheon. I guess I'll go Lady of the Reeds and Marshes just for the tempo here in Calcutta. That gets this city 4 more production. So that's nice. Sun Wukong has been claimed. That is sad.
Every nation lives.
Yes. We can go for state workforce. And God King can come out for sure. Urban planning can come in. And Agog. Because then I'll delay the shrine by 1 second and get me 2 slingers. Yeah, slinger out of either one. Put some turns into irrigation. We have discovered Hunapu and Spalanke. That would be great if there were any barbarians around here. How have barbarians not at least spawned in here? This is insane. I'm being scammed. For real though. Mohenjo-Daro has already been suzerained by Basil. Now I should be good to go towards archery. Come on. Hunashpu and Spalanke have also been claimed. I should probably get the hero sooner rather than later. Because it's a huge map. It can go very fast. Free envoy. Well. Since I'm going to get a archer in literally 2 turns, let's now slot it into Anshan before I forget. And after, I just have to hardtack bronze work, and that is tragic if you look at how, like, look at this open space, and in every game where you don't get any units, this would be teeming with barbarians. And it's just not happening. I didn't turn off barbarians, by the way. That's not the thing. I'm just immediately going to get 3 archers. But also. And there's Eleanor. We would love to sample your hospitality. There's Bordeaux. Like, are you not stunned by this? Am I going nuts? Let's just get all 3 archers. Because I deserve them. Oh, there are the barbarians. In an impossible position to attack. Okay, cool. Try to make that work. I can levy that warrior there. Also, we have 9 turns now on the era. And we have a governor title, which I will use on... Yeah, I'll use on Amani to Mohenjo-Daro to try and dislodge Basil, because Basil will then be our first catch of the day. I would like to move through your stuff. Doop de doop. And let's take conscription for now. And I'll do Ilkum. I'll get to work on a builder here. Great profit going again. We're now on the docket for the 5th religion. Yeah. Kind of have to do this now. At least that will help. Well, hello. I lack dignity, honor, piety. Well, I'm working on it. I just built a shrine. You know, not everyone can be there immediately. Let's get a little bit of faith and make sure that we don't immediately lose this levy. See if you can find something over there. I'll get a trader going. And yeah, I don't need more era score. I do like that tile. And this city is kind of screaming for food and production. You could get a holy site, but I think I'll... Yeah. If I could finish it, then... No, I would not get a discount because I have 3... I would have 3 unlocked districts. Where would the government plaza go? It could go here. Get your encampment there. Go for Alhambra. I've never pinned this out and not built Alhambra. What could go wrong? And Amani is established. So we dislodge Basil there now. He already has something like swordsman. Not sure what... I never know what the numbers exactly mean. The, there we have barbarians. That's good. Now, of course, I need a little bit of gold. You would give me a lot for that jade. Need to get to 90, was it? Yeah, 90. So, I need 70 now. Boop boop. And get that online. So now we can suzerain you, cross into here for the attacks. Then I can actually move off of bronze working again. Because we are going to get it, it seems. You guys just stay here. No reason to provoke anyone. Plus our starting warrior is still making his way back. Let's go on to political philosophy. Pretty early political philosophy. How did I do that? I guess buying the monument did the trick. As Preslav, a lot of military city-states on this map. Ilkum can come out. Let's go to colonization now. And in fact, after the trader, work on a settler. Yeah, come off your hill. That seems like a great idea. Yeah, you'll die. But that's okay, actually. You can kill this first. And there's bronze working. Where's the iron? Where's the iron? Found 7 results. Oh yeah! On a Lucifjord. Okay. I can work with that. This of course dies, but that's okay, honestly. I will... Let's see, we have 2 more charges on you. So let's go to... isn't the term, isn't tech bronze? Yeah, but you find iron. I don't know what to tell you, man. Let's go to Lahore. Maybe we can make something happen there. We do want some food, of course, in this city. Yeah, you're working what you can. Might do an internal trade route there, just to make sure that I can actually get that encampment going. Zip. And you will also get to work on your encampment soon. .tm. I guess you can just do that here. So I will want to chop, which you can do. You're not even dead! Wow. Stand between the hills, so you can only be attacked by one person here. But for now, YouTube, we will, after 50 turns going into turn 51, go into the classical era with a golden age. So do Byzantium and France. That's very typical in dramatic ages. I had a game off camera yesterday where a Civ, an AI, went to a dark age in the classical era. It was quite funny. But if you like that we got 2 cities, we found Lucifjord Lake, and we did a bunch of envoying, then do please leave a like. If you hate Lucifjord with all your guts, then do please leave a comment. In any case, you can subscribe and ding the bell so you know when the next episode goes live, and we will see you then. Bye bye.